I do want to talk about Haaland though, and Arsenal in that game. Boring Arsenal, wasn't it yesterday? Pragmatic.
No, I ain't
Park the bus.
I haven't got a problem with it, Jay. See, this is the thing, right? There's many different ways to win a football match. There's many different ways to lose one. Arsenal went there with the game, but Arsenal nearly, by the way, got away with it. I didn't think City were great either.
No,
but
the only reason that City didn't win that game was because they weren't at it. Arsenal went there to not get beat.
Arsenal have taken 4 points off City this season. Not many teams do that. And they're still in the hunt. Liverpool in the box seat.
No.
You don't get extra points for entertainment value. You don't get extra points for scoring 6 goals. You don't. It's about
best team over the course of the season wins.
Yeah, and
the
right
best
now,
team.
And right now, Liverpool are in a great position. And you look at the games coming up. It's up to Spurs and Chelsea to stop Arsenal. You've still got them. We still got them.
Well, you still got to play Man City. Spurs.
Right. Okay.
So still all to play for.
Yeah. Well, right now, Liverpool.
Wouldn't it be great if Arsenal derail Arsenal's season? It's just setting up for that moment. I think it's the 19th of April. I'm sure it is.
Oh.
Just derail their season.
Yeah, honestly, I'd love to do the same.
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh, look at the Arsenal haters right here. Now we're friends, now, aren't we?
Yeah, oh yeah.
30 seconds ago, we're enemies.
Up the Chelsea.
Up the Spurs. Terrible stuff.
Let's go to Marco. He's a Spurs fan. Right, Marco?
Hiya, boys. Good evening. How you doing?
I'm good, matey. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. What
have you been up to? Easter Sunday? Easter bank holiday? What have you been up to? Anything special?
I've had a lovely roast, mate, today. I'll be honest. I had a lovely roast. On my way home now. Absolutely full to the brim. In a great mood.
Yeah.
What roast?
What do you mean,
Sorry?
what roast?
I don't know what roast you had. What roast you had?
Oh, I don't know. It's the M something, mate.
What? No, what?
It's the M something. What? Oh, you said what? Oh, I thought you said what bloody road you on.
No. What roast? What roast
did you have?
I had a beef roast, lad.
Beef.
It was absolutely wonderful.
It's a classic.
Is it?
I like the mixed roast. I mean, you got to go for
What do you mean mixed roast?
You've got to have all 3 of the meats, haven't you?
You
have
do
the chicken,
what? How much protein can your body
the chicken, the beef, and the pork.
What?
All on the plate. Yeah.
Spuds? What are your spuds?
Spuds, Yorkshire puddings, stuffing.
Hold on.
Pigs in blankets.
Hold on. You have all 3?
Yeah, mixed roast.
Where? Where'd you get this?
Get it at my mate's pub, the Moat, down in Rootham. Lovely.
I'm sure it is.
Top gaff.
What? You go for 3 different types
Yeah, you got to go to full
Do you?
works, don't you? Yeah.
How big's the plate?
Well, I asked for the one that's like, the big size, like a serving plate.
23-inch plate.
It's a serving plate, isn't it?
It's a tray.
It's like a platter.
Just pile it on the tray. Keep going. More spuds.
Marco, what do you want to talk about? You want to talk about Spurs?
Well, no. Arsenal, funnily enough.
Let's talk about him.
You're probably not going to like what I'm going to say, Jamie. It's just that I heard you say something. I just wanted to call in because I know you said they parked the bus and they're boring and this and that and the other. And I just felt that I watched the game yesterday and yes, the neutral may have nearly fell asleep and it was a boring game, but Arsenal did not park the bus. Arsenal pressed high for a lot of that game and City couldn't get out. And then when City had the quality, because of course they're the best team in Europe, where they could play through Arsenal's response was to put the wingers as deep as possible, and it worked like a treat. So they had a great press, a great low block. What more could you want from a team going to the treble winners? I felt that they were excellent. I mean, I don't know.
Right, yeah, look, don't get me wrong. They had a game plan, right? They've gone there with a game plan to frustrate Man City, find it hard to break them down. And Haaland really was non-existent against Saliba and Gabriel. Like, they played fantastic. At the moment, they've got him in his pocket. I think they've had 3 times they've faced each other now, and he's not had a shot on target, Haaland. So he's having a tough time against them two. But it was just, as a spectacle, it was terrible, wasn't it? It was a bad game.
It was.
Liverpool, Man City, when they're fighting it out for the title, both of them toe-to-toe, end-to-end, let's have it. Arsenal, for me, were like, we know we're not quite there yet. We know we're not quite good enough to take you on. So we'll sit off and we'll let you, and we'll try and not get beat. That's what disappointed me.
I do agree with that, Jamie, but you have to look at it from where they've come from. To go and draw at Anfield, draw at the Etihad. What I don't like about Arsenal and what worries me is that they're doing the opposite of what we did under Pochettino, where we had the option to strengthen bit by bit. They are doing it perfectly, and by this time next year, I think we can all sit here. We know they're going to be a better team. It might be through a top-class number 9. It might be through a new central midfielder. whatever way they go through, everyone was kind of laughing when they got Rice and Havertz, especially for the money. But there's no argument that suggests that they're not a better team for it. And as much as I don't want to see them winning anything this season, only a fool could say that they don't have a good chance of winning both those trophies.
No, I think there's many, like I said earlier, there's many different ways to play football. There's no right and wrong way. There isn't. They get football snobs about how the game should be played. Arsenal have gone about their work. They and Arteta has proven and showing that he is a manager that can adapt. He'll adapt to the opposition. Haaland is a beast. You give him time and space. If you notice the way that they become now, they were almost like a 4-4-2 defensive in their own half at times. And they found it hard, City, to find those gaps. City love teams. Come on to us. Come on. Come and say hello. Come on, bang, 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 shot, target, goal. Arsenal didn't do that. Arsenal made sure they made life do. But then there were moments to press, and they did. And there's moments to sit. They got it right. Nearly could have won it. Might have lost it, but could have won it. A draw was a fair result. City didn't do enough to win that game.
No, they didn't. I didn't think they were good enough.
And neither did Arsenal. But Arsenal... It's a better result for Arsenal than City. I felt City had to win that.
Yeah.
I felt City had to win that game.
So who wins the league now then for you?
I think Liverpool in the box seat.
Liverpool
box seat right now. You know,
City.
And you think about what he said afterwards when they asked Klopp, how do you think they want the game to go? And he said, half joking, but you know exactly what he meant. I want them both to lose. Basically saying, I want a draw. That's basically what he said.
Yeah.
And he got it. That is a perfect weekend for Liverpool. The perfect weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, they both drop points and they win. Simple as that.
And they win,
yeah. Just on Haaland and Kane, who would you rather have in your team?
I've always said it, and this is nothing new. Kane is a better footballer. Kane is a better finisher. Kane is an all-round better everything about his game. But Haaland's a beast.
Well, he ain't a beast against Arsenal.
No, he's not, because they don't give him space.
Well,
you know,
find space.
That's where Kane is a better. Kane would have found opportunities to drop into little areas and manipulate that space, or drag Saliba or drag Gabriel somewhere, or threaten him behind, or City will be able to bounce balls off. You can't do that in those tight areas. That's not Haaland's game. Haaland is brilliant at what he does. Kane's all-round game is better. I don't think there's a better centre forward in world football than Kane. I've said that for the last 7 or 8 years.
You're going to win a trophy, though.
Well, that's a travesty for him. Travesty. I've said this. He's got a better chance of winning a trophy for England than he has with Spurs. He has to leave Spurs. He's gone almost guaranteed at Bayern Munich.
He's not going to win one.
He's going to win one. I feel for him.
Right, loads to talk about over the weekend. Premier League action. Arsenal, Man City fans can come on and talk about that game if you want. But EFL action tonight. Leeds win in the 8 o'clock game, which was live on talkSPORT. You can give us a call on that. Ipswich Town fans, they scored late on to win it as well. I mean, massive moments in the Championship. Give us a call on it. 03 717 22 3344.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.